Well, we're carving pumpkins for Halloween. This is Karen's, and she's got some interesting thoughts here on how she wants to do that. And this is my little fellow over here, and he's got these eyeballs that go in here.
Oh,
see if I can
look
hold
at that.
his eyeballs in place, and then he has
nose.
this nose.
It's like a
The nose. Anyway, kind of like Beaker.
Beaker, yeah.
But
Muppets.
only I'm a bug. So anyway, we thought we would show you something really interesting for this year's Halloween show. We typically show you some crazy thing that somebody's done in their yard, and this is not going to be an exception.
No.
Only I think this is the most
over the top
crazy thing anybody's done in their yard that we've come across so far.
Okay.
Ever.
Ever.
So check this out for Halloween. King Kong returns. Well, it's always been our tradition to go hunting for pumpkins to make jack-o'-lantern. That was our first date.
It certainly was. That was fun.
And we carved a great jack-o'-lantern that year.
We did.
But just shopping for the pumpkin is 99% of the fun.
It's a lot of fun. Look at all those pumpkins and the varieties.
Oh, it's cool. And people put up these displays and big pumpkin patches. And oddly enough, most of the pumpkins are junk.
And green.
And green. But it's fun to go looking for that absolutely perfect pumpkin that isn't too small or big, so we can do something else with it. So, yes, I'm afraid we also do pumpkin chunking.
Of course, it's fun.
It's a ball. And there's so many wonderful Halloween traditions, like decorating your house.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Remember this?
Oh, the spider?
The fire-breathing spider.
Gosh.
But this is a bit over the top.
Just a little.
This is Ammon Smith's display this year. He always puts up something great. This year, King Kong.
Oh, look at that.
We first ran into his displays 2 years ago when he built the pirate ship. Arr, avast.
And
he really put together something. This was not his first display, however. It's just the first one we ever saw and covered in the show. Which is weird because the display the year before was more up our alley. A haunted train.
oh my gosh, it's the ghost train, no skeleton train.
No skeleton. He gave us some pictures of it, but somehow we missed the whole thing the year before. But this is how he built it. He uses all these parts over again, these bicycle rims and strip wood. He just tears that up on his table saw and hacks stuff together until it looks like what he wants it to be.
That's cool.
And he built these 2 cattle cars to go with the locomotive. It just really looked great.
Oh, wow.
And all lighting effects and smoke effects and everything.
No kidding.
Was covered in the newspaper and so on. But this was his first thing, and nobody quite expected much. So the next year, he kind of had a track record, and when he built the pirate ship, people came from all over the place to see the pirate ship. It isn't the sort of thing you would normally see.
No.
Out in somebody's front yard, a full-size pirate ship complete with skeletal pirates. And it looks like he was having some fun.
Look, he's all dressed up for Halloween.
And the pirate ship had functional guns.
Oh, my.
And last year, he built a dragon on the roof of his house.
Oh, my fire-breathing dragon.
Gigantic fire-breathing dragon
Oh,
up on
my.
the roof of his house. Turned out so cool. You can see he used sort of the same technique he used for the train. He used that same strip wood, but this time it's all covered with fabric and chicken wire. And he used that technique this year for King Kong.
And what a fun dad for his little girl. Look how happy.
They just have a ball together doing this stuff.
Oh, you forgot your pony. Go
Oh, get the pony.
Go get that pony. She likes running through the fog.
Yep.
Before sleep every night, she has to do her fog run. We go out and run through the fog.
Let's go run through the fog.
That's right.
Seems like all of the holidays are geared for kids
Yeah, well, adults are just bigger kids.
when they're the ones perfecting screwing around.
That's right.
So Ammon's built about the top 25% of the Empire State Building, all in 12th scale.
Oh, wow.
And this is the technique he used for building it. This time he had to use a much more rigid framework, so he's got these heavy 2x4s, and then he covered all that over with styrofoam that he got from a friend that ships stuff with it. It's this packaging styrofoam. And the technique he used is the same technique that he used for the dragon, just the thin strip wood bent into shapes.
It looks like Donald Duck right there.
Yeah, it doesn't quite look like King Kong.
In the making.
But he quickly evolved into King Kong.
Oh.
I like the use of the swim noodles here to form the lips and stuff.
That's a really neat idea.
What I like is he's just able to rough this together and it comes out looking exactly the way he wants. That's some amazing talent.
Yes.
My gosh. Well, this year everyone's noticed that it's here,
kidding.
and it's getting an amazing amount of coverage in the press, and people are coming from all over the place to see this. And it seems Ammon's spending his whole time explaining how he built the thing to passersby.
Top 3 tiers of the Empire State Building instead of, getting a building permit for going up 1,000 feet or
You have your
whatever.
blinking light on top.
Yeah.
But both the local and national press has been covering this thing. People are coming in from all over to see it.
Can you imagine?
And it's still up right now for Salt Lake people. It'll be there through Halloween, so if you want to check it out, it's on 9th East and 16th South. Well, it looks great during the day, but it really comes together at night.
It sure does.
All the lighting effects and the fog effects. It's just incredible once the shadows fall. The little sign right there is his website. He does custom furniture and stuff. You should check out his website, designsonninth.com. Well, it seems Halloween has become the holiday for screwing
No
around.
kidding.
Well, that is crazy.
A little.
King Kong. And now the problem is every year he's doing something bigger and more
He
imaginative.
started something now.
What do you suppose he'll do next year to top King Kong?
I don't know.
He's painting himself into a corner.
He really
'Cause
is.
This is going to be a tough act to
time
follow.
to get the old thinking cap on.
This is
Yes.
a tough act to follow.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's going to come up with, but we're looking forward
He
to
will.
finding out
He will.
for next Halloween,
Yes.
because we will follow up on that. And we will
absolutely.
show you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's really cool. In the meantime, build your own over-the-top crazy Halloween thing.
Yes. Or Christmas or,
Or
whatever,
Christmas or
Thanksgiving,
whatever,
turkey
out
out in the yard.
It's just fun. It's
Yeah.
just fun to celebrate the holidays. And
Oh, yeah.
It is that time of year.
Yeah.
after all.
It's always that time.
It's always that time of year. There's no season for screwing
No.
around, but screwing around does sort of change seasonally.
It does.
You wouldn't build King Kong. Well, you could for the 4th of July. I mean, why not?
We did.
Who's to say? At any rate, if you haven't been over to the channel and if you have not subscribed, you can solve both of those things by clicking on the infamous blue button, which will be very stunning against this orange. Are you ready? Zoink! Blue button right here says subscribe. If you don't see it, it's because you're holding your iPhone the wrong way or you something.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're not sure how you found this movie on the internet. We hope you didn't find it boring. And we will see you here again on Sunday with some driving around, screwing around. See you then. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.